Canning jam in a water bath canner is easy and it's fun. Follow these steps and the jam will be safe to eat, keep its great color and flavor, and stay fresh up to a year. Start by assembling your equipment. Also gather ingredients for your favorite jam recipe. Fill the water bath canner 2/3 full, set the rack in place, and begin heating it up. To sterilize the jars once you've washed them in hot soapy water, set them in the canner, then lower them into the water, bring the water to a boil, and boil for 10 minutes. Follow manufacturer's directions for preparing rings and new lids. Here, we're heating them in water to about 180 degrees to soften the red sealing compound so it will stick to the rim of the jars. Now make your jam. This raspberry blackberry jam has a great bright flavor and it doesn't use as much sugar as some recipes. To fill the jars, drain the hot water, set them on a towel, and ladle in jam through a funnel to within 1/4 inch of the top. Some funnels have a line for the right spot so you know where to stop pouring. Once you've filled up the jars, give the rims a wipe with a damp paper towel so you'll get a good seal where the lids are going to go. We've got the hot jars and hot jam, and now we're going to set the hot lids and rings onto each jar. So once they're in place, screw the metal rings on firmly, but don't force them, like this. Load up your canner by alternating jars on each side. That keeps it from tipping. Lower the rack into the water, and then add some more hot water if needed so the jars are covered by 1 to 2 inches. Then bring the water to a boil and start your timer. Boil the jars for 5 minutes. This kills any microorganisms that can cause spoilage, and it drives the last of the air from the jars. Let them settle for about 5 minutes, then cool the jars completely on a towel. You may hear a satisfying pop at this point as the jars seal. Once the jars are cool, test each one for a seal by pressing down in the center. If it stays down, the jar is sealed. Enjoy your jam! For Sunset Magazine, this is Elaine Johnson.